A Mr. Edgar plaintiff wrote me a letter recently. Dear Chris, I have a guitar which can't stay in tune no matter what I do. What gives? Well, Edgar, there's a lot of reasons why a guitar won't stay in tune. It could be the bridge, it could be the neck, just a whole bunch of different possibilities. But here's one that a lot of people have never considered that I think is worth taking a look at. Let me bring you in a little closer. What I have here is a very common type of tuning peg. This one in particular is a Gato brand tuning peg. And these pegs are often referred to as either Gato style or Schaller style tuning pegs. And if you'll look closely, you'll notice that coming out of the body of the tuner is this shaft housing. And when you measure the shaft housing where it is attached to the base, it is 0.3915 inches in diameter. But at the top, where the post comes out of that shaft enclosure, it is 0.3755 inches. So the top is slightly narrower than the base. The base is wider. So what happens is when you place the peg into the hole, if the hole is one diameter from on both sides all the way through, say it's 3/8 of an inch, when that peg is inserted, what can happen is because the top portion of this part of the shaft enclosure is narrower, it can actually move back and forth. So when you string up the guitar and then tune it, that tension can cause the shaft of the tuning peg to move back towards the nut. So I'm kind of exaggerating here, but that's because the hole that's drilled through the headstock isn't shaped to completely encompass this whole tapered part of the tuner's shaft housing. So what a builder like myself has to do to accommodate that is the hole that we insert the tuning peg into has to be tapered to accommodate that shape. So what I typically do is I'll drill these holes to be about the same diameter as the narrowest part of this shaft housing, which, as I said, was 0.3715, which is really close to 3/8 of an inch. So I'll just drill a 3/8 of an inch diameter hole, or 10 millimeters. Then I'll use a tapered reamer. And what I'll do is I will gradually ream out that hole. And because this reamer is tapered, the hole itself is going to be tapered. And what I can do is gradually bring it to where the tuner fits nice and snug in that hole, and it's not going to be able to rock back and forth because the tapered shape of the hole matches the tapered shape of that shaft housing. So that's one way to be certain that at least the tuners aren't going to be moving as you tune up the guitar. So that's just one possibility for keeping a guitar, or to ensure that the tuners will keep it in tune. So there you have it, Edgar. Give that a try on your next guitar project.